I honestly think that's the most genuine and heartwarming thing that you would challenge me to find any drip of sarcasm in that. But I am Sundown, joined here by Dr. Lupo, and we
It's
are about to
Lupo,
get you
man.
into the final moments of the European region for the Fortnite World Cup.
Why
Unlike
are there?
open qualifiers, I mean, it's been absurd so far.
Why is there?
The only time I think I could get Jack to say anything positive about me is if I covered my body in chicken parmesan, but we do have games ready to go. We're going to knock Europe out of the park. Hopefully we got some shenanigans from them. It's been good games already so far today.
Harvey?
This is the last week of solo qualifiers, which means the pressure
Mongrel?
is high.
Go on, Mongrel.
The tension,
Mongrel, I
it's
thought you're
insane.
fast at editing, huh?
Because if you're not going to make it as a solo qualifier right now, you're not going to make it as a solo qualifier ever. This is it.
Yeah, this is it for the first Fortnite World
Mongrel.
Cup, and now you can see Mongrel,
See that
the
aimbot
player
track
who
in there?
Everyone thought, oh yeah, he's gonna qualify.
He
Well, now we're
knows.
here.
Mongrel
He's
knows.
not.
Oh!
He's gonna qualify. Currently sitting in the third place. Just
Oh!
he pushes right on in and takes away
Mongrel,
everything
what
from
you
Hawkers. You can go
doing?
queue back up. Try and get your last matches in as we
That
have
was
25
insane.
minutes left in the region.
So Mongrel has been seen as one of the top performers in Europe, if
Obviously.
not the entire world, since the World Cup began. Is there, if you had to pick three things from his playstyle, Sundown, I know you watch so much competitive Fortnite.
Heavy sniper.
What would you say the three most important things that he does as a player? What are they?
The three most important things he done are, one, when he looks to go aggressive, how he shoots first. Like, yes, we talk about how good he is at building, but that's because he puts himself in the position. When he goes to drop down and be aggressive, he's looking to hit his first shot and then trail it up right away. And because he's already aiming in those spots, he's more than likely to hit those headshots, hits the reactions. The second thing, when he decides to rotate, the timing at which he goes enables him to play more aggressive and to catch other people as they rotate.
What is-
And then secondly, what he does after
Man,
he
you
gets
got
a
up
reload,
your
he's
game,
always
like-
looking for another one. It's never pause.
One, what kind of loadout is that?
It's immediately go find someone else.
Two,
Find the next
where are
target,
your
whether I need to
mats?
cover myself from them or whether I need to go aggressive.
Love to
Free.
see it. Appreciate
You
your
only
insight
have
on that.
30 points.
Why we keep
Mongrel's
you
out here
around,
with like
plus those
50.
Luscious locks of hair, obviously, like a real-life Viking.
I hope so. I definitely think in a past life was a Viking somewhere, but now Wolfie's trying
This
to be
is
a Viking
Saturday,
here
right,
and
yeah.
push right on over into the
Why
one
did I
by
say
one.
that?
Gonna opt
Ooh.
against it and instead just raid and
Nice
pillage
go.
that Elim away. Crinkle going down there as we now hit top 30. So top
That is a
30,
good strategy.
Storm Circle 6. So incredibly tense zone and less
Damn.
than a minute till it comes to a close. Everyone's gonna have to rotate past Wolfie's right here as two more go down and we get closer to the first placement threshold.
Three more before you hit that top 25. Rift to go, 2 launch pads, even a flint knock potentially as a mobility weapon here. Wolfie's sitting on honestly a pretty solid kit. We've seen the flint knock as one of the most used, versatile weapons in Fortnite right now. I don't think there's been anything that's come close to it, to be quite honest with you. It serves so many purposes. We've said before.
Oh, God.
on the case, to make sure that people understand, it really is it's a very important loadout piece for players that know that they're going to be playing inside boxes versus others that potentially have to fall down from above, especially if they don't have a redeploy. They've got a weapon that can stop them if they have 2 builds and catch themselves on the low ground before they hit the bottom and take all that fall damage. Applying pressure from underneath right now. Wolfie's trying to drop in his opponent. Quick replace the floor. Wolfie's looks like it was
Lupo, you're. I don't know what to say to your commentary.
2 more players need to go down before we hit the threshold. I'm thinking at some point we're going to see a Rift to go here from Wolfie's to reposition.
Wait, so victory 10 points, Jesus Christ. 2 to 5 placement, 7 points, 6 to 15, 5 points. 16 to 25th, 3 points. Each EM, 1 point.
They're not letting anybody else on a free ref.
I think I get that.
Just gonna pop this parachute and hang out because it's 26. Boom,
Wait.
25. So everyone getting.
I'm so
the 3 points
confused.
there. And now let's take a look at the rest of the lobby. Keemstar on the low ground has already double qualified.
Oh!
Stompy as well now on board with Mitra here. He
Oh,
gets taken out by
Mongrel.
Rohat, and that is monstrous.
What are you
Did get the 3 points for the
doing?
top 25, but not going to get any more. Mix and Stompy on the low ground. Nuji's Kaizen is about to
This
go
guy sounds
down,
like he's
as
rapping.
all of a sudden, and now we're into the top 15. That was Mongrel.
Now we're into the top
Speaking of,
15.
Stompy goes down as well. So nice little spree from Wolfie's all of a sudden.
Wolfie's
Up
is
to
kinda
6
good now.
elims. You see Martaz also still in the
Never
lobby
seen him
as we
play
get
as
closer
good.
to the top 10. Wolfie's continuing to take shots
Go
here,
on,
but not
Wolfies.
finding anything right now. Player next to him does own that wall, so just going to go 1 over.
Wolfie's an excellent example of timing the shot, timing the push. Doesn't have to move out too far ahead of the circle if he doesn't want to. You do get a little bit of that leeway. You have a chance.
Where's Face Sway in
He's doing
this?
now and look for chances to take shots at players that are
Wait,
starting
how many
to move.
people
Some
are
shots
alive?
from up above, that combat shotgun range.
Oh, 8.
Very effective. Basically the perfect range.
Face Clan
Step
dead.
in, ADS to take those shots, see if he can get full damage on it. Shot from above.
7
Third-party
drops.
opportunity
What?
at the fish down below. Is he going to pick it up? And he does indeed. Up to
What
41.
the hell?
3 players left.
Wait, what happened
Wolfies
there?
at
It didn't let me
41.7
see.
eliminations. A big game already. Launch pads are the kind to be useless. A jump shot around the corner. Wolfies picks up another elim. Looking at 8 right now, and he's in a 1v1.
I hope Wolfie wins.
All the way
I mean,
up top.
Wolfie's
Player
wins.
dropping in. Spoiler.
Oh,
Again, take an opportunity.
this is close.
25 builds, both players sitting on about the same amount of material, so it's going to go into
If Spoiler wins, then he's her points and Wolfie's.
drop in on the other. Wolfie's might before too long does have the flint knock and the launch pad if he wanted to do it, but just baiting.
Luground Warrior? Question mark.
Important play right now.
One thing to note though, Spoiler has the high ground, also has 5 bandages and the campfire. If it goes to a full close, which happens in 45 seconds, he will have the advantage. But I don't think we're gonna get there. Wolfies goes up with the flint knock. You can see that in the bottom right.
Oh,
Gets the first shot.
that is amazing.
But loses the HP advantage as Spoiler puts himself back on the low ground.
What is that lag?
Wolfies in your bottom right. You can see the action on the wide. Here's that slight elevation. Trains it's gonna force Spoiler out. He goes out in the open. Wolfie,
Yes! Let's go, Wolfies.
Spoiler running out of builds. And
Let's
Wolfies
go.
with a high ground retake from that flint knock.
It's
The
80.
L dance. Adam afterwards saying, "That's my victory royale."
Both players running
Damn,
materials
that
last
is
second, basically forced
toxic.
engagement. The height advantage, I think, in my opinion, paid off the most, especially because you had a player force out of the storm to try and go for a shot.
How do you pronounce that
Flint knock
name?
play to push yourself up in the air. Such a versatile weapon.
Majesty.
Well played there.
I feel like we've seen so much more flint knock this week in particular. I don't know if it's because of the
Is Axeland
adjustment to
in
the shotgun
4-7?
drop rates compared to the last
Time left for your what? No, I wanna.
pairing it a lot later and using it not only as the mobility component, which we've seen a lot of, but a lot more aggressively, like people pushing into boxes with flint knocks. We saw that last victory royale with it, and really enjoy seeing the different types of utility. I know you were saying how it's probably one of the most.
I don't want to
versatile
watch this
weapons.
guy.
I'd
He plays
argue
too
probably second
passive.
only to the heavy sniper in terms of that, just because the heavy sniper literally does everything at all points in times. But I mean, just how good these guys are with the flint. Like, I can pick up a heavy sniper and get a couple elims. Like, that's fine. Most of the players can because it's 150 the body. But these guys make the flint knock looks just so good.
I feel like the heavy sniper is the #1 weapon for assisting other weapons and getting eliminations. Swap into a heavy snipe, even the double heavy sniper pushing in.
He didn't take a single bit of damage from that shot.
Shotgun. The flint knock has the movement mechanic on top of it, but it can't, like you said, it can't do things that the heavy sniper can do. You can't remove a wall with it on the spot. You can't chain it into other weapons. The flint knock, though, is you catch yourself with it. Both weapons, though, are crazy.
1A, 1B. How about that? There you go.
Exactly.
But yeah, I definitely do agree with you. The heavy sniper enabling others and giving you a long range component. But Airwalk's right there.
Top awareness. Just love to see it.
Disables Amsdalo and gets everything from it, but needs to circle back and try and get that chug and pop it like now if he wants the HP to get off of that.
50 and 83, not too bad. Will still go down to a heavy snipe to the body. Got to look out for that. Looking for the quick angle change here. He might rotate out into the storm if he can flip this. If needed, the player still sitting right through that corner. You see he's checking through the brick, holding the edit on his own ramp. Closes the outside out, decides to rotate down underneath. Take the chance here to just box up a little bit, opting not to push that player. You can't really tell how much HP and shield they potentially have, so if he does go out there, he doesn't see what we see. Only 100, maybe 99 HP. Gross in there, but Airwalk's probably, I mean, a player of this caliber could easily push in a 96 and the follow through, like we said.
Who is that?
Up to 3 now, 32 points.
It's like in replay, and whenever you spectate people and stuff, or when you watch like streams like this, it looks like everyone that hits a shot has aimbot. Like,
so what Storm Surge is, once you get into these later circles for circles 6 and 7,
just we're so delayed.
In the lobby, if you have been the passive player, Storm Surge
it looks like
begin to punish you. You will start taking 10 damage every second.
It's like they'll shoot one shot,
once those strikes come on
and
down,
then like that.
Below the 30 player.
It looks like they're teleporting and they have aimbot and
all
stuff.
about the elims, and the rotation since we're not even at the placement thresholds yet.
I just want to point out quick too, as you said, for passive players, Airwalk's definitely an example of not a passive player. He was 500, a little over 500 damage
Yay,
above the threshold, which is insane.
Cluster, I don't know how to say that.
Kept him
He
safe
died.
from Storm Surge. Crusher goes down. Airwalks picks up his 4th elimination. One more elim to get the placement points here of the top 25. Going to pick up 3 there.
Go on.
Get the top 15, that's 5. Top 5, that's 7. And that Victory Royale is 10. Reminding everybody, if you're just jumping
That
in,
is a lot of people.
always going to kind of refresh that in your memory. All the way up on high ground, looked like that might have been
This
Skype.
guy has
Not sure if,
it's coded in his name.
dropped in. I'm not seeing.
Ghost
I believe that was
FN.
all the way up there. Number of players though, 25 heading into the 8th circle soon as advised.
Go on.
Elimination, 35 points.
John22 on
No,
Twitch.
no movement here.
I want to watch
Advantage
Ninja.
for late game, but that's not going to pay off right now. That is going to pay off. Carrera goes down. Another one. The follow through finds Ghost on the move. Looking for the 3rd. The triple gets it.
Damn.
4 eliminations now for Advise. Playing
I need to copy this guy's
incredibly. The
play
heads up
style.
right now. You'll love to see it.
Oh, baby, a triple. Well done right there. And that was
Oh,
Skype
baby,
up on the
a
high ground.
triple.
You saw him now just drop back down with a number of players going up, getting closer to that 2nd placement threshold. Skype picks up Yahtzee. Mick the Beast also in this lobby. Another player who we've seen constantly in the top 5, desperately trying to get a solo spot. Because again, this is the last week. Kazrola does get ticked over by that storm change. Again, 60
Wow.
seconds if you damage someone. Random siphon coming through, and we're into the top 15 now with Airwalks on the mid-tarp and looking for more damage.
Imagine a situation you get a tag on someone and 50 seconds later they get eliminated by the storm. You get that siphon at just the right moment. Could be so clutch. The timing could be so important on that.
Oh.
11 players left, 10 now as Sky goes down to the feed. Swaggy picks one off. 6 eliminations for Airwalks. Push through this wall, find a player on the rotation from behind, back-to-back shots.
Look, they just look so good whenever they kill someone.
He's doing so well at finding people on the edge of the storm, getting next to him, and then just dipping out for a second. But the one thing you notice, he never dips out into the storm
was he trying
for
to do
longer
that?
than enough to take more than 1 tick. It does take a second to go through, and Majestic actually just picked up a triple of his own because of those storm changes. 1 player he elim'd, 2 got ticked over from the storm. That
Have
should be the
Stormfoot's
player
been disabled in this
potentially up
mode?
on the high ground, but now we
Because I haven't seen
our
a single
top
person
5
use a
Airwalks.
Stormfoot.
2 builds left, is running with that campfire now, but is sitting on 7 elims. Advise all the way up on the high ground. Majestic is on the low ground with Mick the Beast.
The face is all the way up there.
By Mick the Beast. Zedek drops down in the shadow form. He's not jumping around, so the player doesn't know where he is. 80 to the body. Can he find it? Pushes through with the combat. Says,
Oh, oh no,
Take your
Majestic.
wall anyway. Brilliantly done there, but now can he win the 1v1 from the low ground? Player is
I wanna
one
see the
box
other guy's
directly above
perspective.
him. He hears it. You see the fake ramps out. He goes up, edit off the side, takes the high ground, drops down on top of 1, 2, 3.
No,
He gets
Advice
it.
died.
Literally waiting till the last second to
Easy.
fake out on the ramp with I think he had 1 build left at the last second, so he was literally almost the most efficient he could possibly be with all the materials.
Look at that.
Opts to move up a different ramp, throws his opponent off, drop in from above. Excellent high ground take, excellent push with the combat shotgun and the Victory Royale. You love to see
Full
it.
hazard.
Well done there from Zadek now. You see Marcotte and Fool right on the edge of the zone. An intense little 1v1 right now.
12
Does
minutes
go down
here.
defensively. Fool saying, I'm having absolutely none of that. You can see he wants to try and get the materials that are there. Trap does get broken on the other side by Marcotte. And now you get a nice little box fight. So this is one of the things, if you want to learn how to get good at competitive Fortnite, learn to fight from a box. Blows the whistle, says it's time to go.
Look at the whistle to signal the push. Honestly, oh, that's very funny. Push in there. Fool gets 2 taps there. The shotgun falls through a 92 crit. Gets an elimination. Double back, pick up the rest of that wood. Anything that you can top off with. Shots coming in from the sides. Gonna have to wall himself off, double air, and Ops instead of popping minis to shadow bomb, just because I think the fear of positioning there and exposure. Maybe adding a little too much tension. Did take 1 more tap on the move. Gonna have a chance to heal up. Meanwhile, the top of this hill, thick with players. Where they stacked up trying to make rotation here. 41.
Oh, I gotta go.
Actually there from the stream. Trick Pog taking forward.
Crew